Yo, waking up with us now. It's 7 a.m. Or on some day, it's probably like Thursday or something. Had a crazy dream. Just woke up from a crazy dream. Like, like 2 minutes ago. But then this particular sequence that I'm talking about wasn't quite close to the end of my slumber. You know what I mean? Like it was like somewhere in the middle, like three quarters in, you know. Then there was like another dream sequence, I think, or I was just like asleep, just like not dreaming for like another quarter of my slumber. Then I woke up, so it was one of those sneaky dreams that wanted to slip away from me by, happening quite early into my sleep, and so that by the time I wake up, I kind of forgot it, or I kind of just remember the later sequences within my slumber, you know. But that dream was so cool. Do you remember that house that I tried to record with my phone? Did I? Yeah, I think I post. Did I ever post that video? I think I did. I was in the car and we were driving back home, my mom and I. And then I decided to to I almost said videotape like I'm 40 years old. Like I decided to record the house as we passed by because I just kept thinking about it. It just kept being on my mind and my heart. Well, to this morning, I guess like maybe last night, this morning, I dreamt about it, bro. And this dream is so crazy, dude. Like I dreamt. Hold on, let me tell you like how I perceived it. So in the dream, right, I'm by this, and in the dream is like this very overcast gray, this beautiful kind of overcast, like slightly rainy, but slightly bright. It wasn't too dark. I was outside. I was by a beautiful wall. I was by like a beautiful gated, not a gate, but then a beautiful, enclosed space. You get what I'm trying to say? And then I was looking at a house, looking at that house from afar. Cause I guess this time I had the chance to like just look at it when not passing by. I guess I just decided to directly head to the house and take the time out of my day to go admire the house. Because it had been on my heart so much, even though I had sworn against homes on hills and stuff like luxury homes. But then my human nature just got to me, so I went there. But then I I couldn't get super close because it's on a hill, so I could only view it from this wall that I just spoke about. You know, for a while. For some reason, I decided to like mount the wall, like climb the wall, so that I can get a better view. Turns out that wall was part of the house. The house was so big that I thought like the barrier was like an like a different sort of property, or like a different sort of you know place. Turns out no, that was part of the house. That was that was the house's gate, or like that the house's whatever. The house is not necessarily the entrance, but its border. And then you know how dreams are. You know how dreams are. As I'm walking on that wall towards that house, the house suddenly becomes mine. I guess that's how much I wanted this house. Well, that's how much I'd like to have a house like this. The house becomes mine. And it has like one of those infinity pools, like a proper infinity pool, not like a budget one, dude. And once I got to the house, that infinity pool was all I could see. It was like so grand that I could just see. That was the only thing I could see, along with the overcast sky and it like raining a bit. And then for some reason, I decided to go to like the comic book store, and then I meet like two like blondes there, and then and then they chat to me and whatnot. I think they worked there. They worked. I met like two blondes that worked there. Then for some reason, I head into the comic book store, but I'm looking for an effect pedal. I'm looking for like a guitar pedal, and for some reason they do have it. And the reason this happened is because last night in real life, I saw an effect pedal that I thought was cool. You know, it's called the Trust Yourself pedal by Mask Audio Electronics. Yeah, like so, like a comparatively smaller sort of pedal building, team, I guess, but still quite successful. They've got stores like in Asia and Europe and Canada, and of course their home country, US. And yeah, that's the god to me because that's something that I'd like to do as well. But then on a greater scale, like I'd like to have pedals all over the world. I'd like to have a pedal in Antarctica, but yeah, that's besides the point. So they have one of the pedals, and by the way, let me just quickly explain what this pedal was because it was so cool. It's a rat style pedal. This is for this section of the videos for my guitarist. Sorry, and for everyone else who was interested, but it's a rat style pedal, but it has no knobs, dude. That's the appeal of it. That's the whole appeal of it. It has no knobs. It's the best possible settings of a rat, so you don't need to fiddle with the knobs and stuff. It's that sound when you turn it on and off. But then you'll find that you can secretly uh adjust the parameters when you take off the back plate. You know, with like a screwdriver and stuff, which is kind of cool to make them suit your particular needs. So yeah, I see that pedal and I kind of go like crazy. I was like, hell yeah, you guys have it. And then like on another buddy, this comic book store was small, but I don't want to say it was crowded, but it had like a decent amount of people, so it felt cozy. It felt cozy. Um, a friend of mine was like, "Yeah, I own a rat style pedal as well." And then the two blondes were like, "Yeah, no, it's a cool pedal and stuff like that." I don't know where this is going, but I think I decided that. Okay, upon hearing for some reason in this dream, I'm still broke. Or it's either I'm broke or I still have restraint. I'm not just buying stuff because I have money. Because I remember putting the pedal down upon hearing that my friend has a rat style pedal as well. I guess I didn't want the both of us to have a rat style pedal because I think we were in a band or something. So in my mind, it's like, okay, we can't both have two distortions. We need to have different tones when we're playing. So let me put this pedal down. But the fact that I had this nice luxury house, and and the fact that these people, like the community knew me, I guess it was like I turned into a big deal suddenly because the blondes were talking to me as if like I was Bruce Wayne or something, like, yeah. The people were trying to chat to me like I was like a well-known figure in the community or something. I presume that I was wealthy, but then I didn't let the fact that I had wealth dictate whether I should purchase the product or not. I applied my mind and I put aside the fact that I had money. And I decided that, okay, I, I, I shouldn't have this pedal. Just because you have money doesn't mean you should have something, you know? But yeah, this is one of the only times I kind of have these dreams that are very like financially driven. Money was never like a huge deal to me growing up. It really wasn't. I never liked like luxury cars or luxury homes. To this day, I still don't like luxury cars and stuff. I mean, I don't. A testament to that is the fact that I don't know how to I don't know how to drive. And I'm 22 years old. I'm turning 23 in a month. That's a testament to that I'm not really big on cars and whatnot. But as of late, it's gotten to the point where I'm starting to dream about it. At least at the very least, I'm starting to dream about, like, quite literally, actually, like 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 nice homes and stuff. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with having like a nice home. It's just that if you're gonna have a nice home, you better have a nice heart as well. You better be just as charitable and just as giving, because giving is receiving. It'll be an abomination for you to receive much but then give little. Yeah. Nothing wrong with wealth. Yeah, that dream was cool as hell. Dream was cool as hell.